Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go ahead and update Matic again because Matic, what is Matic doing? It's putting on a smoke show. It's putting on a smoke show, right, guys? So let's take a look at this. What's it been? June of 22 on the Matic bottom. I haven't really been going over it too much because my mission was accomplished. Because I said to buy it down here in that area, and it's up 236%, 250% on Matic. Let's take a look at Matic over here. Let's go to a weekly chart. What did I say about Matic? Look at that. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's getting up there, isn't it? It's getting up there. So I said on Matic, you break down the wave structure. You come down here to the RSI. You got to use this little handy momentum indicator down here, right here. Okay. Matic's wave count. Third wave, first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, and it's going up to make that wave. Okay. Even well, interest rates go up. So there you go. It can go up. Matic right there for those guys, those interest rate guys, right? Of course, you want to be aware of situations like that, but you have to realize the markets foresee a little bit in the future, and they're saying maybe 25 point more, another 25 point, and the market's saying the Fed's going to stop at 5%. 4.9 actually is what they said. 4.9. So basically 5%. And the markets are ahead of that game. And it's saying, yeah, you are going to pause, aren't you? And now Matic will be up here. $3.30 or something like that. Potentially, I think it's a $4 target area. And you might hear numbers higher than that. And with Matic, you know, it's a possibility. There's a lot of users on Matic. A lot of stuff's going on with Matic. So, you know, at the end of the day, guys, there could be some serious FOMO into Matic too, guys. Serious FOMO. A lot of people will be talking about it. It's a decent chain. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Just because of all the associations they have with other companies. It's a popular coin, guys. So, is that the start of its third wave of the fifth wave? Very well could be, guys. So let's investigate that. So up there for that, my mission was accomplished. Those that got it here, boom, you got gains. You just had to take a little while. So this is what happens to these areas right here. You see that mess that Matic made. It was all the indecision in the market. Indecision in the market. And that's actually a shallow wave too, guys. That is a shallow wave too. That's what Matic did on that fifth wave. Very shallow. Means it's very bullish. Okay, because what I think Matic did is pull BNB. So remember, I've gone over BNB or Binance coin, right? Let's take a look. Take a look at Matic right here. Let me clean this up. I'll show you guys something, right? What is BNB in? BNB's in what? It's in a fifth wave too, kind of like Matic, right? And maybe Ethereum is going up for a fifth wave. We just don't know yet. I have a sneaky suspicion based on the size of Ethereum's waves. It might be in a fifth wave too. And if it is, that means it could do the same thing, go up and break those all-time highs. Just don't know yet. Just don't know yet. But that would be really nice if it did. I'm kind of hoping. I'm hoping that, and you know, hope's not a strategy. I'm hoping Ethereum is in that fifth wave because it goes up there and blasts up there and breaks those all-time highs. What is it, 4,600, 4,700, something like that? And it gets up there. You know what that means? Smoke shows in the altcoins. Smoke shows. And if that's going to be the end target up there for Ethereum, man, you're going to make a lot of money in 2023, guys. So let's take a look at this, the wave structure here on the weekly. Just using the line chart. I'm not going to use all the wicks because I think the end of wave one was right there, guys. And this whole thing was a wave two. So look at that right there. 1.618 could be working on that right there, guys. 1.38, 1 point right in those areas. $3.30. That's what it could be working on. And this wave's getting extended quite a bit. Let's take a look at that wave. Matic is just okay. On this 12-hour, it's taking that out. So here's the thing with Matic, guys, is that this could be the start of the FOMO wave. People are probably FOMOing into it. Let's take a look. Here's a wave one, down for the two. Okay, if you see Matic hit like $1.49, guys, it's done. It's done. that thing is going, it's gonna move out of there, guys. If that hits $1.49, it's over. You know, you got bearish divergence forming in there, but you have to realize, guys, you have to be careful. This right here, you see where that is? It's already in oversold territory. And if this thing happens to go just like that, that's your FOMO third wave, more than likely, guys. It very well could do that. So let's take a look at this on a 2-day chart. You see that on the 2-day chart, guys? You see that? If it hits $1.49, guys, and let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look. See what Bitcoin, if Bitcoin, or no, let's take a look at Ethereum. It's going to go along with Ethereum. Of Ethereum, I have it in this right here. So let's say Ethereum, I think it's making a shape like this, guys, is what I got it in now. So Ethereum's getting sucked up. So let's say of Ethereum, you know, is right here for right now, right? And Ethereum just goes like this. You know, here's the other thing too, guys. If Ethereum breaks out of that triangle, that shape, it could be off. Okay. So you have two options with this pattern right here with Ethereum. It's either going to be this and then come back down here and it's off, or you have a good shot with this one too, you know, up, get up over, and it could be off like that. So if that happens with Ethereum, so let's say right here, we go like this, right? Ethereum does that. Matic can pull off. I mean, dude, they could be $1.49 by the end of the day, dude. They really can, man. So, you know, it might be time. It might be time for the Matic blast, and the numbers are adding up. And here's the thing, too, guys. You know, I saw some guys going on here. They're like, "Oh, look at the head and shoulders pattern." Head and shoulders pattern on Matic. You guys, man, I put my shorts in. I saw that. I was like, look, guys, it doesn't, these head and shoulders, you got to do it. You got to know the wave sequence. So here, I'm going to show my followers some things that you want to know about the head and shoulders pattern. Reason they work. Here's the reason they work. So you have a wave pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here's your wave pattern. Okay. And then what do you have over here after it does a 5? A, B, C. Okay. So, but let's say it's like this. Okay. So what do you have basically right there? That's how the head and shoulder patterns work, guys. Okay. And then you take your trend, right? Here's your neckline more or less. Say it like that. And then you move it over here and you go, there's your target. Okay. Yeah, it works in that spot. So it works in that spot. You see? Okay. Now, where are they doing their head and shoulder pattern? Let me remove those. It's not going to be very good to do the head and shoulder deal in a second wave. Okay. So Matic's second wave was just shallow. And its correction was A, B, and it came down for C. And it make people think it's a head and shoulder pattern. Okay. So sometimes you got to watch out for those things. Investigate it a little bit. So what did Mac do? It did basically the same thing as B and B right here. So this is, I think it ended right here. 1, 2, 3. This was a flat. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And it had a shallow second wave correction. And already beat out that area, and it's over in that area. Like I said, on the daily, guys, this is what you want to pay attention to. If Matic can just do this right here, it's off, guys. It's off for Matic. If it just breaches that, it's off. And then you'd have like 1, 2. This is your, probably it could extend into a third wave, and then it'll have a fourth, and you know, it could do pretty well, guys. So with Matic, that's the update on Matic, guys. It's going to probably finish off its fifth wave. Probably, who knows when this thing have it done. I mean, it could be done here in March possibly, or April or something like that, or May. Who knows? I'll show you the areas you want to look for in getting into this this asset. I just don't do many videos on it just because, you know, I made the videos at the right time. You know, when everybody was saying bear market right here, and those that follow my channel, you're doing well. with Matic, and it's going to hit those targets, $3.30 right now, guys. So for Matic, looks pretty good. Pay attention to Ethereum. It's going to matter what Ethereum's going to do, but like I said, I'm like uber bullish on Ethereum, just because of the wave structure that it is in. So it's going to matter what Ethereum's going to do here, and you know, Ethereum still has a lot of people scared of not wanting to go into it because, you know, it does have bearish signals. Here's that thing, and this is the trend everybody's going to be looking at, and right there, bears will come in, and maybe it's going to hit right there and then do a correction. It could do that, guys, but at the end of the day, if this is Ethereum's 1-2, okay, this is what I was talking about. Let me put it on a line chart here. I like the line charts. A 1-2, right? So it's got a 1-2 right here. That's a 1-2, and that was the end of the second wave. You know, there's 3,000, 1.618, 2,500 on linear if you want to go with linear. But Ethereum hits logarithmic targets. And you don't believe me? Let's go back and check history. Let's have a history lesson on Ethereum. We can agree that this is a 1-2, right? This right here, this is a 1-2. So let's check and let's see what Ethereum does. I have it on logarithmic right down there. Let's check that wave. There's wave 1, there's wave 2. And look at that, 2.618 on the nose. Boom. And that's one of the reasons why I think there's a possibility that Ethereum went into a, this could be a third wave extension. Okay. There's a couple ways you can look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a possibility. So that makes this over here 1-2. Okay. So, but the issue that I have with Ethereum is the size of this wave. If this is 1-2, the waves over here should be a little bit bigger, in my opinion, if that's the case. So let me go over the couple alternatives that you have. Okay. You have 1, 2, and this whole thing is a third wave with a third wave extension. Okay. It came down. The correction from here to here was only 40 days. This correction was 265 days. And then this right here is a fourth wave. Okay. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if that's a fifth wave, Ethereum will go up and get right near all-time highs, guys. Okay. You have a good shot that that's a possibility. You cannot rule that out at all. You'd be crazy to, in my opinion, you'd be crazy to just completely eliminate that and remove it from your table. Okay. Now, you can't eliminate that this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then Ethereum's going to do another one of these moves like it did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. You can't eliminate that either. You want to be aware of that. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, what's the other option too? You got another play here, which I don't agree with this one. 1, 2, here's the 3, A, B, C, and then it's still going into. I don't agree with that because you just look at the time. So let's go with the time. What's the time telling us right here? On Ethereum, this is going to matter for Matic, right? It's going to matter for Matic. Matic's telling us it's going up. So here we got a wave. 280 days, let's say 200, I think it's 265 days. So 280 to 260 to 285 days. If you take it from that whole wave all the way over to there, that's 413 days. For that long of a fourth wave, that is possible. However, if you take it from my spot and you go over there, how long is that wave? Look at that, 245 days, more or less. Okay, so the time with this wave really goes with this wave. And even though this is a deep wave, too, it came all the way down here, and this is the area. So let's take a look at the fib numbers on a retrace on the third wave. I'm just going to use it without here. Let's say it goes all the way up to there. And where did that fourth wave go? Perfect, almost a perfect 0.382 on that wave, guys. Okay, let me put on the candles, see what it did. It wicked down a little bit and popped back up. So that's really in the prime area, 0.382 for the whole third wave. Now, if I take just that wave, and you can see it's still 0.382. Okay. So the people with this as being like some sort of flat move is, you know, it's an argument. I don't agree with it right now, but I haven't written it off the table. But it's good for you as a crypto in the crypto market, because if this is some sort of flat type move, and it's going up for a fifth wave for Ethereum, guys. So I'm like really bullish on Ethereum. It still has a little bit of proving to do, but I think that like you take a look at Matic. Here's Matic on the weekly chart, right? I made some post back in 2022 about all this, and what I was explaining with Matic is Matic in here on the RSI. You can plainly see right here. Here's this third wave peak on the weekly, back down and pulled off that fifth wave. Okay, it came in there RSI of the third wave, and it's going to pull off that wave. Okay, so that you have Matic. Now let's go to another coin. Matic, I think, is in the top 10 now, right? Yeah, it's in the top 10 coin now, and here's another top 10 coin, BNB. So here's BNB, right? Up in wave 2, 3, you can see a third wave peak, and then there's a bunch of arguments there, but in my opinion, this is all a fourth wave for it. So here's its second, here's its fourth, and BNB is going up to that area for a fifth wave thrust. So you have two top 10 coins that are going into a fifth wave, right? So through a process of elimination and using basic common sense and a little bit of logic, what do you think? Is Ethereum going into a fifth wave? Very well could be. And that would be really, really good for you. And if that's the case, get prepared because you'd be some serious gains in 2023. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.